Hey everybody, welcome to the Ridgeway world. I'm Jeff, you're not. Today's a coming to Jesus meeting, right hon?
Well, you can call it that. We're just asking Larry if this is his ring, if that is his ring that you found. Just, just to make sure.
Right, I agree.
And hello! And just to make sure that, if it is his ring, because he came in here with with Weber and all them and accused you.
Well, you accused me too.
I asked you if you took it. Well,
It's still. I mean, an accusation's an accusation. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Putting this, yeah, I know, but we discussed it, and you said you didn't take it. So, we're putting this on. We don't know that it's his, but we'll see. I'm putting this on because I know him pretty well, and I can tell there's a certain look he gets on his face when he's not telling the truth, and if that camera doesn't show it, then this camera can show it. And when I edit
Oh, I'll be up in his grill with this camera just to see his face too.
When I edit it, I might be able to see something that normally I wouldn't, maybe you wouldn't catch or I didn't see it. I don't know. We'll see.
But again, like Terry said, we don't even know if it's his, but yet there's accusations flying around. So again, this is verification, that's all. It's verification.
Well, first of all,
What?
it's just too coincidental for it not to be his, especially since it's old looking. And
It is old looking,
and
right.
his is missing.
Right.
And it was missing over our house.
Right.
For some reason.
Right. And my thing is, how did it end up on your Nelf? That's all.
It's a gnome.
Yeah, it's a gnome elf. There he is. Oh, isn't that perfect? That's perfect timing.
Hello, you snuck in on them because they didn't even hear you. They usually hear everything.
What's wrong?
Oh, a little ass sniff too.
Found something. Is this your ring?
Yeah, where'd you get it from?
It was on her Nelf.
It was on Sebastian.
Who the hell's Sebastian?
He's my gnome.
So you
So
say
for
that's
sure,
your
that's
ring.
it. You're quick to say it.
Oh no, that's it. Without a doubt, that's it.
He was sitting right here, minding his business. And Jeff found it.
That's the gnome that was out in the tree outside.
What?
That's the thing that was out in the tree.
No, this gnome he stays in my gnome room. He does not leave my gnome room.
And why would it be out on the tree?
It wasn't on a tree, it was inside a tree.
Where? Out in the woods?
Out in the woods. Matter of fact, if I would have checked that means I would have found it. So you put it out in the woods?
I swear to God I didn't put it in the woods.
Well, you
It's
put
just
it out
like
in
I
the
got
woods
accused about putting a ring on the Nelf. I didn't do that.
Sebastian has been sitting on there for 2 years.
Terry, it was out in the woods in a tree. It was, let's see, if it, the path that you have that goes around like that?
Yeah.
It was
the
over
dog
to the
walk.
right. There's a dead tree, and it was inside the tree. You can look at my video. It's on the video.
But how did it end up out there and how did it end up back here?
Well, obviously, you probably did it.
I wouldn't touch that stinking Nelf if my life depended on it because I know how much she's crazed about him.
Now,
What?
let me show you something. I didn't believe him at first because I didn't see it, but when I edited the video, the ring was right here.
Right, that's exactly where I got it.
See, we didn't even look at this thing. So you put it out in it. Oh, you guys, something else. So you're in on it too then.
No, but why would we do
You're
it?
in
Why
on it
can't
too.
it be somebody
Who the hell
else?
named
I had no idea.
Who named
Larry,
yours?
let me tell you first of all, you didn't watch my video? I thought that ring was for me. I thought he got it for me.
Yeah, because she says, "Oh, is this for me?" And I said, "Well, it's not. It can be. I don't know what it is."
I had no idea.
Yo, come on.
Look at this stone face. I swear to God, I didn't.
I see a smirk on that face is what I
There's
say.
always an evil smirk. I gave up doing crazy shit and drinking during the week for Lent.
I believe him.
Why do you believe him? He's always pranked me. He's pranked me before. He just did that whole thing with JT and Jackie before. And what about
I believe. Look at his face.
the face looks guilty as sin to
It's
me.
not guilty. I got a beard to wipe away the guilt.
Jeff, you don't remember the time that you guys always take it a step too far. How about the time that you took off my tires off my car?
That was funny.
And I caught you guys and you had to put them back on.
But that was funny. But again, I don't
That
do
wasn't
that.
funny.
I would
Now listen, first of all, he did it that one time. Why would he go back and do it again? And you're forgetting, there are spirits, and you know that there are spirits that they can play around with things.
Spirits.
How did that ring even appear? That
It
ring
came out of the
appeared.
picture.
Exactly, Larry.
Dang it. They
There's
can't move
spirits
things.
all
Didn't you see the
over
movie
place.
Ghost? Remember Ghost when he was trying to hit the guy and his hand was going right through?
What does
And
a
that was the pottery one, too,
movie
when
have
we
to
were
do
making
with
pottery.
it? That's a movie.
I'm just saying,
But I'm
spirits
not
are
gonna-
like just
I'm
air.
not going to go onto your property and take your personal property and then bring it over here and do something stupid like take her nail and put it out in the woods.
Right, somebody's working
All right,
with you.
first
No,
of all,
there's nobody working with
Somebody's
me.
working with
You
him.
stop calling it Nelf. It's
No,
not
I
an
can,
elf.
no, I can call it anything I want.
Well, who calls her a name Sebastian? I mean,
Yeah, you got to be sure.
There's
of that.
nothing wrong with naming your gnomes.
Oh, there's not.
gnomes aren't real,
You name dogs, don't you?
but they're not real.
How do you know they're not real? How do you
I mean,
know?
except for Keemstar, they're not
do you
real.
Do you know how long they've been around? They travel underground, Larry.
This is
And
underground.
there's
But
time.
it's a piece of wood.
There's time loops. Things. Do you ever notice how you can see something one time and then look and it's gone?
Yeah,
Who
like
do you
my
think did
like
that?
my ring.
Who do you think did that?
Like my ring.
Can any of your group be behind?
Oh
us?
yes, I believe that it's you. I believe you. Maybe you're not doing. Maybe you didn't do this one, but JT was over here, right? You told me that
He
JT
over
was
here,
here.
yes, the night.
So
the
how
night
do you know
guys were
that
out.
JT didn't set it up on this thing?
Because he knows not to touch Mom's gnomes.
Where'd you get this thing from?
JT. He actually gave me that for Mother's Day.
Right.
But he wouldn't be pranking. I'm telling you, he's too busy. Oh, wait
And
a
we
minute.
would have. No,
He
we
wasn't
could've
too
seen
busy
it.
to be over your house. He could have easily set
He was
that up
picking
out
up
of the
his
woods.
mail that comes here. That was
What if
it.
there's more than one? It's possible. I believe that.
I'm telling you right now.
now.
I'll tell you who I think it is.
That-
It's Jeff. It's JT. It's Jackie. I think those three, and I think Joe. You guys got somebody
Can
from
you
the.
switch on the alphabet and go to K's next? Because that was all J's.
It is all J. You know what else goes with the letter J? Jerks. You're all jerks because somebody is working on the inside, and I think it's Joe, and maybe Kevin is too.
It could be a combination.
It could
of
be
people,
Kevin.
A combination of people and also spirits. It could be a combination of things.
But I didn't have a dime in this one. Swear to God.
Okay, so all right, maybe you didn't with this one. Did you notice that he said with this one? He didn't say.
I didn't deny
Well,
all
that's
the other.
because-
I didn't deny all the other stuff we've done over the years. I'm saying with this one,
I'm talking about-
I had nothing to do with.
How
My
about
hands are
within-
clean.
How about within this last year? Was there any pranks at all that you did? So all I want to know is who you're working with. That's all I want
Well,
to
yeah,
know.
okay, there were some pranks in the last year, but my hands are clean on this one. I have no involvement.
See,
Nothing.
I'm
Nothing.
How can
Hands
I
are
believe
clean.
him?
Well, how can you believe any of you? Because you're all liars. Somebody's lying.
It's probably
Obviously
you.
someone-
It's probably you. You're setting everything up. Or Tom. Tom's probably.
Oh, come
Tom's
on.
probably.
Why would I?
Didn't you say where was this ring? Where was this ring?
Let me ask you a question. How would I get it on this thing? I didn't even know this thing was in here. It was out in the woods when I was out in the woods.
Maybe-
Well,
Put it on
maybe
dead.
there's something about that ring that maybe that has nothing to do with who's pranking, with your getting your letters, and that maybe it's totally
What is she
different.
talking about? I feel like you're talking like bunker stuff. Like, what do you mean it has to do with somebody pranking me?
Just because you don't think it's real doesn't mean it can't be real.
The gnomes are.
You know, you're real.
That just hurt my head.
I know.
No, I
Just
mean,
because it's not real doesn't mean it's not
what
real.
real?
Well, it's just like when
what's
you come
real
in
to
the
you
room and
could
then
be
there's
different
talking
than what's-
going on in there, and
Okay.
her cell phone's on the counter. Okay, but again, getting back to the task at hand, we had nothing to do with it. So it's got to be your group.
Hold it. Wait.
Who are you?
What is? First of all, the clue said here, right? We
Right.
came here. We saw this thing, and now all of a sudden you guys are handing me this ring that we were looking for.
I know it looks like that it could be Jeff, but if you think about it, isn't it genius if it's you?
Right.
How
The framing, the setup.
Because-
that's
How
a
could I get it
typical
here?
Uncle
What is
Larry, or
more?
Larry.
What is?
See, I disagree. It's more genius that it would be you guys sitting there, because what would be the least suspectful thing, right? Is that, oh, we have you coming over to my house to get it. Why would I would not have you come over to my house to get it?
Okay, here's if I did it, I would have set it up a little bit better. I would have planted dog shit all around there where you were looking, so every one of you would stepped in dog shit. That would have been so great.
You know
Isn't
what?
that me?
That is
Okay,
that
there
is
you
true.
go.
That is
And
true.
here's another one. Where did you say this ring was?
It was in my underwear drawer.
There you go. I ain't going in where the boys are. That wraps the boys.
No.
I ain't touching it.
I know that there's no way that you went in there. So,
Right.
so it's either what? It's Tom, Diana, or it's Joe. Joe's been in my underwear drawer before. No,
Okay.
no, he was rooting through my house one time and he went through all my drawers and everything. Took
But
my
what's he looking
deodorant.
for? Use condoms? What?
He took clothes out of my drawer and set up the mannequin for.
Oh, okay. Well, that was semi-legit, but you don't go in a guy's underwear drawer.
No, I know.
You hide shit
But
in
that's
there.
what I'm saying. So he knows that I keep coins and stuff in there. So I
Yeah, but
guarantee.
like-
So could it be like Kevin and Joe?
I definitely think Joe's involved somehow. I think, and it could be Kevin, and it's got to be also you. How did
What
it get
would
in your
the-
house? Or JT? Maybe it's just
What
JT.
would be the
It-
purpose?
I don't know, but
what
it
would be
isn't
the
us.
purpose?
JT and Kevin always had like this bromance thing. They're close, like buds. So I'm telling you, I could see JT getting a hold of.
So then, okay, then how are you supposed to catch them? How are you supposed to catch them? And like, how are you supposed to get any?
Well, I
like,
think I caught
payback
somebody
for anything
already.
If you don't even know.
I think I caught somebody already. Because if it's not you and it's not you, then it's got to be JT 100%. That's how.
Now wait a minute, Larry.
No, it's got to be.
Wait a minute. You had a key
No,
to our
I'm talking about one of them.
he had a key to our house. We've given you the key
Seriously?
to feed the dogs. So you very well could have come in the house and put it in there.
And set everything up.
Oh, you've got to be
In the
kidding me. You have
woods and
security cameras, don't you? You would see me on the security cameras. Go back and look at your
could
security
look at-
cameras.
That's a good point.
I mean, that's ridiculous. I wouldn't come in your house. First of all, I've
Matter
never
of
used...
fact, wouldn't we see somebody coming up?
My alarms come to my phone.
I'm a little
so they
offended.
activate
I'm a little
when it-
offended because I would never use that key. I've never used it other than when I had to come over and feed the dogs. Ever. I've never came in this house.
You still have the key?
Hold on,
Maybe Joe.
Wait a second. I think
Could
I did,
somebody have
I think
taken
I did
the key?
use it the time that we came over here when we were looking.
Now you're talking about.
Could
the
somebody
shitty
have
gritty
taken-
stuff.
No, because I just
Why?
remember. I was like, I think we did.
And
we
you're
did.
pointing
Could
a finger there
somebody-
too.
No, I just remember. No, because I caught myself in a fib that because we came in the house and there was something over there on the counter. We found a key to your building and we went out there looking for when we found those yellow feathers outside. That was just like
Okay,
last
so
year.
where is the key?
I don't
Oh,
know.
the
I
old
don't
head
it's-
rub, too.
I don't know. It's not on my keychain. It's got to be home somewhere. You can check my keys. It's not on there. It's
Well,
got to
you
be home
have to
somewhere.
fit it in the door because.
But again, here we got to get back to the whole camera thing too.
Yeah,
it's
just
Huh?
look at the camera. You would
Cameras.
see me coming in.
Huh.
You would see me coming in. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, go back and search.
Well, how come you don't have like? Where did you get this letter for
That's what I wanna-
the drawing of our woods? Like, why would they have our woods?
Yeah, I wouldn't bring
Right?
it
I
here
don't
for it.
know.
I'd
I
send
don't
you
know.
the
See,
apartment.
I believe that that's what you would do exactly.
We need, you know what? We need to make a list of the suspects.
Terry, whoever did it,
And-
whoever gave this letter to me, they threw it at the door, and somehow they're not on a security camera. So somebody knows
Larry,
what.
who messes with the electric? Who messes with? I'm telling you, in the radio, Dad. Spirits work through. They can do something to your cell phone. I'm sure they could do something to cameras.
So Dad's pranking me. Ah, come on.
That would be great,
You know,
though. You
I-
gotta admit.
Yeah.
But you got your ring
Hold
back.
on,
You got your ring
You
back.
crossed the line. You touched something that was valuable that you shouldn't have. If it was you,
Wasn't me.
if it was
I swear
you.
to the good Lord above.
Okay, well then it was JT without a doubt. It was JT.
I'm sorry, but I think
and he
you
has
better
somebody
start
else
believing in spirits. Because maybe there's a message. Maybe
All right, you know
somebody.
what? Good luck with this.
Maybe there's a message that somebody's trying
Check
to.
your crew. That's another thing.
Oh, somebody was on
Right.
the inside without a doubt. But you're going a little Looney Tunes over here.
Now, that just sounds crazy to me for him to even say that.
Why is it crazy?
Huh?
Why is it crazy that you're going a little loony?
Why is it crazy that I believe in spirits? I mean, other people have different beliefs.
But controlled by gnomes and elves.
Controlled by gnomes?
You say they were
I never
spirits
said
and they've
they
been
were
around
controlled
forever.
by
Well,
gnomes.
sometimes you talk to them and sometimes you talk to them and say,
I don't talk to the
well,
gnomes.
when I walk past the door and your phone's sitting on the counter and I hear talking in there, you're not talking to the gnomes?
Maybe I'm talking to myself. Maybe I'm praying.
Okay.
Maybe I'm talking to my dad. You know, it doesn't mean that I'm crazy.
Right.
One more thing before I leave, because I just thought of something. You just went to the top of the list too, because how do you know it's not her this whole time, Jeff?
I can't.
And that
I
she's
can't.
in with JT and
I'll
Joe
just say
and
this,
them.
and it's not me, and I did not see her move her elf or see that ring
Yeah.
before that time on that.
You're
That's right.
way
I
more
have
to the top
better
of
things to do.
Yeah, good night.